Hey folks, Michael Daniels here with Tinkering with Tech. Today we're going to talk about YouTube Studio or other places. Create a live event. Check this out. Okay, so we're going to create a YouTube live videos, an event. If we look right here, you can kind of see the create button, which is over here on the right. And I'm going to press that right now with my mouse. Now you can see you can upload videos, go live, which is the one we're going to do, and then create post. Those other ones will be in other videos, but we're going to go live today. So let me show you what this looks like though. This is in YouTube Studio. If you look over here on the left, that's how you know you're in Studio. And I'm going to show you also, when I go to my channel, you can see this is my channel. You can see how I have my channel laid out and everything else. Over here, they don't have a create button, which is kind of silly to me, but you have an icon right here, this little gray icon with a plus sign. It's a camera with a plus sign. If I press that, you can see I have the same three options. Also, if you're just on your YouTube channel, now you just see me out on my YouTube channel where I would normally go to just look at videos and stuff. This also has the gray button with a plus sign, or the camera, I should say, with a plus sign. And again, those same three options. For the purpose of this video, I don't need to go to any of these. I'm just going to go to one of them, kind of show you what we're going to do next. Okay, so since this button is the prettiest, I'm going to go ahead and hit this one because I don't like the other ones. So here we go. I'm going to click this and I'm going to go live. I'm going to show you exactly. Don't get afraid. A lot of people get afraid, oh my gosh, I'm going live right now. You're not going live right now. We're just getting into where you can set up live, which is what it should say, set up live. But here we go. It does take a while for this to load. Okay, so here is the area where it gives you a chance to use some that you've already done in the past that might be similar. Like we do a live show, I'm going to show you this little down arrow. So if you want to add another one that you're doing and just, you can see there's a past show right here. And then here's another past show. Or if I do a game show, let's say I create one of these and here's a game show. Here's a game show. It'll keep all the basis of that video and let you start from there. I'm going to do that so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. So let's just go to the live game show. We'll select that as a choice and then reuse settings. And what that's doing is it gives you the opportunity to use that event, gives you the same thumbnail. If you have the same game, you can do that. It can set up the times, all that kind of stuff. It gives you all the data inside the description area, which this is the description area right in here. And the title, it keeps the title. So if you're keeping all those the same and it's consistent, then you can use that way. Okay, so one thing I want to teach you right now, this is something I've been requesting a feature of that YouTube do. They open up over right wherever I am. So if I'm in Studio, I have to hit the back arrows up here to go back, which I think is kind of silly. You should give me a chance to have a button within your creation to send me back. So what I do, I'm going to show you. I'm going to hit the create button again. I wanted you to see one from scratch. So here's what I'm going to do right now. So I'm going to go live again, but I'm going to hold down the control button. If you notice, it'll open in a new tab. Up at the top here, you'll see that. So it opened in a new tab. I'm going to go over there as soon as it's finished loading up, and I'm going to dismiss and just start. I just want to start from scratch. It doesn't have a choice there. It says dismiss, so you think, oh my gosh, am I in the wrong place? It's very misleading. And I send feedback on that as well. I'm going to hit dismiss. So this way, now I can create an event. Here is my test event. Okay? I can add a description. This is my description. If you notice, there's a lot of things you can't do, like I can't add my tags and all that kind of stuff. I have to add the age restrictions, all that kind of stuff. It makes you do that. I can upload a custom thumbnail. Let's just do that for the fun of it. If I come over here and take my Friday night game night, let's just say, because I'm on that page, I can add that thumbnail, enable monetization from right here. I can schedule for later. Let's say I want to do this at Friday at 2 in the afternoon. I can just start typing 2 and boom, it takes me to 2 a.m. So how about we go to 2, here we go, 2 p.m. And so I just want you to show you how this actually works when you're doing it. And you can have a full long description. You can sit here and keep typing. It'll adjust and everything. Here is a link to this, or hashtag tinkering with tech. There you go. I can do all of that kind of stuff and have all of that stuff entered in here. And basically, once you've done this, you're creating a future event that you want to go live, even though you're in the go live section. So now I create the stream. So now it does its thing. It's calculating, doing all that kind of stuff, and it's created that over on my channel. You can immediately see that there's chat. You can actually see the chat come up. This is what you would do if you were streaming from right here. Those of you that know how to get an encoder from somewhere like a product like OBS, you've seen me do a video, and you can look up here in the corner, you'll see a video, OBS video that I did on a virtual camera. OBS is a product that actually streams, that you can stream from. You can do this, generating this for StreamYard. StreamYard allows you to do RTMP. That's a whole thing. I don't want to get into a whole lot of details, but all those streaming keys and URL, all of that stuff, you can put all of this, add this in, and this is what helps you live stream from YouTube right here. But this is how you create an event. Very different from before. Okay, so if you want to share this out, you've created this event, you can share it out. You click this arrow up in the top, and it gives you your choice right there. It gives you the YouTube link. It has all your different things, and you can copy that, embed that, whatever you're going to do to share that out. So right here, let's say I make a mistake. I need to edit something on here. I can hit this edit button right here, and it brings up that the one you saw from before, you know, where I did the description and the title and all that, and even maybe I got the wrong thumbnail. I can change all that and just make sure I save it at the end once I've done that. If you realize you didn't make a mistake, just click the X. Brings you right back into this section of the studio. So now what I'm going to do is I created an event. It's a future event. I'm not going live right now, so I can close this. So I'm going to close this, just close this window. It brings me back to Studio. When I go back into Studio, I'm going to refresh or reload this page. When I reload the page, up at the top in the browser, you should see my event show up. And there it is. Here is my test event. If you look right here, you can see that. I can go in and edit this further. And usually this is what I do, and I go in and add my tags. I add my tags. Now I use TubeBuddy. That's why you see all the little TBs all around. If you don't know what TubeBuddy is, go check them out. That's a different video. But you can add tags. Like if this is you know, testing go live on YouTube. Wow, can't spell. Right there. So that's one tag, and you know, that kind of thing. And then I just make sure any changes that I make, I hit save before I get out of there. Okay. So that's where you go and find the event. Let me go back again. No, I can discard. I'm going to discard changes. Okay. I don't really want to say this because, okay. So you're saying, well, where is that? If you go into, let's say most of you come into your studio, you're in your dashboard. Okay. This is where you end up in your dashboard. If I go to videos, I'm going to go to videos off to the left-hand side. You have a bunch of choices there. Uploads is the first thing it brings you to. You still don't see your live event. You have to go over to live, and I click on live. Once I click on live, now you see that event listed. It shows upcoming events, and then it shows live replays beyond that. So anything beyond that is that, and then upcoming events right there. And if you were live, it would actually have one up there that says you are live right now to let you know that too. This is how to create an event, okay? A YouTube live event that I use in other services, but this is the way I create the event. Like when I go to Restream, if you don't know what Restream is, Restream will give you an opportunity to send stuff out to a bunch of different places, and YouTube being one of them. This is how I create an event for that for a future event. I hope this helped you in creating a YouTube live event. Hey, do me a favor. If you like this, please give us a thumbs up. We always appreciate that. And also, be sure to subscribe to my channel. There's going to be some other videos right up over here that you can go watch. Thank you very much.